Okay, now we're moving through our basic eggs. We're going to do a basic omelette. Now the key to a good omelette is always a good pan. So what you want to do is make sure your pan's very clean. You do need a non-stick pan, otherwise it makes it very difficult to get it out. We're going to do, the idea of an omelette is to have it light and fluffy, just like Camilla's last scrambled eggs, but this time we're going to cook it a little bit further so that we can roll it, but still keeping it light and fluffy in the middle and not too much colour. There's nothing worse than an omelette that's all brown on the bottom because it just tastes like overcooked eggs. So now we've just start with, again, we're going to do a 3-egg omelette. You do the amount of eggs relative to the size of your pan. You don't want to do 2 eggs because it hardly covers the base. Now we're going to give these a nice little whisk up to get quite a nice little bit of air in there, and also make sure the egg yolks whisked all the way through. And while we're doing this, we're just heating up our pan nicely. You want a nice hot pan to get the omelette started. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper, but I'm going to leave the salt out to last minute because it tends to dilute the eggs a little bit if it takes some time to cook. So we're just going to leave the salt for last minute. Now I'm going to use a little bit of oil. Just going to swirl that around, get rid of any excess oil because we don't want too much. We just want to cover the base of the pan and just wait for that to warm up a little bit more. If you put it in too early, it's going to stick. So you want it to sear in there, work the omelette very quickly, and then turn it out. But you're looking to feel that heat coming off, and it's coming off nicely now. So I'm going to throw in my eggs. And you can see, work it from the outside in. And you're just using the back of the fork so that you don't scratch the pan. And you can see it's starting to get, you want to keep it nice, light and fluffy. Flattening the omelette out, just moving our little edge bits in. And we're just allowing the base of the omelette to set now, because that's going to hold it all together. What you can see is it's starting to cook around the outside. There's only a little bit of liquid left in the middle, and that's what we're after. You give that a little bit of a stir and see, but that omelette, that little wet egg, that's going to finish cooking when we roll it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to a little bit of salt on there. We're going to put some cheese. Try not to put everything everywhere, just put it down the middle. That way when you roll it out, it doesn't all fall out. So we've added our cheese and tomato. Now what we want to do is, the tricky bit is just getting it to come out. So just give it a wiggle, and as it starts to come out, you can turn that over and give you a nice little omelette. And the idea is the moistness inside is now cooking. You can see the steam coming off that omelette, and the inside, that fluffy bit, is just finished cooking.